I don't know what he wants, but trust me, it's nothing good. Gino at this point is like a snake. Whenever he gets quiet, it's because he's planning something.
Hello?
The drama was turned up on 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, from Darcey and Georgi being on rocky terms.
I'm still hurt. I'm not gonna pretend that everything is okay when it's not. I need to work with your dog.
To Yara crying over the situation with Jovi.
Give her a hug. I don't want a hug. Okay. I want to get out of the car with you.
I understand. She's upset. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say something that would hurt her.
And Gino accusing Jasmine of fraud.
I didn't do anything criminal. I married you and the marriage didn't work.
No, I'm sorry. That is criminal because
It's marriage fraud to the T.
Better out than in. Good, come on down.
What can I say? Darcey and Stacey love to release their emotions. Anyways, Darcey's giving an update about where things stand with Georgi after their tumultuous trip to Bulgaria. And it sounds like they aren't in a good place, to say the least.
We've been back from Bulgaria for a few days now, and Georgi and I are barely speaking. We've been mostly talking through text, and we haven't even talked about what happened on our last night in Bulgaria.
But before diving into the root of the problem, the twins had even more of a release after their workout class.
I feel a little nauseous, lightheaded. Releasing the toxins. Can't keep that inside anymore. All that toxicity.
Okay, honestly, mood. Gotta move on from the toxicity. After Georgi called Darcey a brokey in Bulgaria, now he's the one who's being cheap. He was allegedly hesitant about paying his half of the rent. Sounds sus to me.
So we came home from Bulgaria, rent was due as usual, but he was kind of hesitant to give me his half. He wasn't responding to my messages, or I was trying to communicate about it with him, because now he wants half the money back for Bulgaria.
What?
Yes.
Stacey's onto something with the what. Oh my God, I'm not using that. Georgi, this isn't looking good. I'll just say that. So Darcey ended up deciding to pull the dad card, which honestly I was confused about at first, because I didn't know whose dad she was talking about. But apparently she's talking about her own father.
So I had to put Daddy on a text, a group text, just to say, you know, hi Georgi, it's Darcey. Can you please pay your share of the rent? It's due today. So he did. He actually sent me the money soon after that, because he wasn't answering me before that when I asked.
Of course, if Daddy's on the text, it's gonna keep him accountable.
Apparently the producers were as confused as I was about why she'd put her dad on a group text with Georgi to convince him to pay his half the rent. So she ended up explaining why she made that move. She said that Georgi respects her father's opinion more than hers.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal about getting the rent money. And it's kind of embarrassing that I have to include my dad, but I feel like that's the only thing that I could do to, you know, help me, you know, kind of nudge him so, you know, he can just take action. So whenever I include my dad in a text message, I feel like he does it right away. He doesn't want to disappoint my dad, but he doesn't mind disappointing me.
I think if I put my dad on a group text with my husband, my dad would be baffled and confused as to what is happening. But on top of not wanting to pay his half of the rent, apparently he's asking for half of the money back from the trip to Bulgaria. Stacey thought he was being pretty sus, and TBH, I don't think she's wrong for questioning his motives.
Very strange. You know, if he doesn't have money for rent and he wants half the money back for Bulgaria, where's he getting all this money to want an apartment in Bulgaria?
I can only assume that he's stashing his money away.
I mean, valid questions. Later, they ended up going to a group dinner, and Darcey explained why their trip to Bulgaria ended so disastrously. And Georgi chimed in with his side of the story.
There was some trigger moments for me that night when we were packing, and he said he wanted to start traveling alone.
It was misunderstanding, and she overreacts. You disrespect me first by telling me I'm with you because I did this and this.
I won't ever deny that.
Your money and all this.
Okay, I wish there was a body language expert who could break down the body language of everyone in these scenes in 90 Day Fiancé, because Georgi looked pretty tense there. And I think I was right about the tension, because the argument ended up really ramping up when Darcey brought up the D word. And by D word, I mean divorce.
He's never gonna change, only if he wants to for himself.
Yeah, no, I'm always wrong, no matter what.
It's okay, then don't be married. filed for divorce. Is that what you want? Is that what you really want? Because that's what it feels like you want.
I was trying to say, you look much better than you've looked in the past.
Do you think you were so cute when you was teenager? You have it like haircut like Dumber and Dumber. And I'm not gonna tell you that in front of everybody. I'm not gonna be saying that. I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, Yara, pop off. Next up, we caught up with the couples from Miami who were on their ski trip together. Yara still seemed to be ticked off about the comments Jovi made the night before. He tried to smooth things over and he wants to move past this, but I have a feeling that this might come up later in the episode.
I love you so much. I'm so sorry to upset you.
You love me so much, but you're passive-aggressive.
Let's enjoy this trip, okay? Please forget about what happened last night. Let's go enjoy our trip, have fun. We're here. Baby free. Let's enjoy it.
Well, don't do that again.
I will try my hardest to treat you respectfully.
We then caught up with Lauren and Alex, and he was explaining what happened the night before, and honestly, Lauren was a total mood.
I was down to also do stuff, but she passed out eating Cheetos. Doritos, whatever it was.
What a first night.
Okay, honestly, Doritos are the move. I had some today, what can I say? But then Jovi told them that Andre and Elizabeth are gonna be there soon, which made Lauren anxious because of her ongoing beef with Elizabeth after she broke girl code.
Andre and Elizabeth will be here soon.
No, you move over here. No.
Come over. This is what I've been dreading, and I really hope because we had so much fun last night with Yara and Jovi that by Elizabeth and Andre coming, it's not gonna shift the dynamic and there's not gonna be more drama.
What would the show be without drama, though? Let's be honest. Elizabeth and Andre arrived, and they had a bit of an awkward meeting with Lauren and Alex.
Well, it's kind of an awkward hello, you know.
Andre was like giving everybody hugs, and I went to go in for a hug, and he like puts his hand out to shake my hand like it's a interview. Like, let's make an awkward situation even more awkward.
Love a little handshake. That's the go-to move when you're feeling weird. But honestly, I feel like that could have gone worse. But then things did go worse, in a different way. The whole group was hanging out, and Yara got really upset about Jovi and the comments he's made about her looks.
You know that's the only thing which hurt me.
What? You gonna say I did something so wrong now? You weren't even there.
I really feel hurt and humiliated. I feel like Jovi is always trying to be funny, like being the entertainer to everybody, but it wasn't funny. Jovi never thinks when he's big.
As time goes by, Matt, I don't know who you are anymore.
I'm Matt.
Next, we caught up with Jasmine, who is asking Matt about meeting his family. But he's worried about them meeting Jasmine because his family is apparently very religious.
With meeting them, like, you're gonna have to dress a little more covered up and stuff, like.
What it has to do with meeting your family the way I dress?
My family is very religious, especially my mom. I don't want to give the lady a heart attack.
He's really worried about what his mom will think finding out that Jasmine's expecting their child and that she's still legally married.
I haven't introduced Jasmine to my family because I've gotten a woman knocked up who is still married. My mom literally talks 24/7 about Jesus.
Despite him not taking her to meet his family yet, he compromised by saying that she could meet one of his friends. And Jasmine did what she does best, coming in with some wild comments.
So you're Romanian?
Yeah.
Like, when I think about Romanians, like, the only thing I know in my ignorance is Dracula.
Yeah.
You know, the vampire, the bloodsucker.
Yeah.
And gypsies.
I mean, Jasmine always does say what's on her mind, but Matt's worried that her comments could offend his friend.
When you're going for first impressions, you probably shouldn't say wild stuff.
She didn't stop there, though. She ended up straight up telling his friend that she's pregnant and expecting his child, despite still technically, legally being married to Gino.
Actually, I'm still married.
No, oh, okay. I don't know how I feel about that one, but...
Legally.
I don't feel like there's any reason to bring that up right now.
Matt seemed like he wanted Jasmine to keep things more quiet, which I will point out that this entire story is unfolding on national TV, so I'm not really sure how he thinks that things are going to be unfolding quietly. I mean, doesn't his family watch the show? But anyways, I digress. Jasmine didn't stop there.
He's not even capable to tell you about this baby, about the truth.
You're jumping all over my head all the time, but her family still thinks that she's still married to Gino, still with Gino.
I agree, but he wanted me to meet you. He wanted me to cover it, I'm a criminal.
Matt says that he's not ashamed of him and Jasmine having a baby together. He says he just doesn't like the optics of being with somebody who's still technically married. But I mean, Matt, honestly, you got together with Jasmine when she was in an open marriage. Just saying.
It all comes down to you're still not divorced. Like, we just look a hot mess.
But then the drama amped up even more. Gino wanted to call Jasmine and read her a letter, but Jasmine was really anxious about what he had to say to her.
I feel like Gino at this point is like a snake. Whenever he gets quiet, it's because he's planning something. You know, like a wild animal, waiting months and months to catch their prey and kill them.
Well, she's not wrong. Gino does harbor some major resentment towards her. But in his letter, he accused her of allegedly using him to get a green card and faking their entire relationship.
You used me to come to the U.S. and obtain a green card.
This was the biggest mistake of my life.
Oh my gosh.
Let me finish this.
You stabbed me in the back, used me,
And broke my heart.
Can I also just note that he's reading this extremely personal letter in a public gym? Just saying. But he didn't stop there. He talked about how much money he spent on Jasmine over the years and claims that she owes him over $70,000. But Jasmine claims she didn't do anything wrong and their relationship just didn't work out.
So all this money adds up to a good $70,000. You never intended to be with me. It was a scam as marriage fraud to the T.
What is immigration gonna do? I didn't do anything criminal. I married you and the marriage didn't work.
No, I'm sorry. That is criminal because the marriage was never true.
I'll be honest, as someone who just watches the show, I don't personally know them, but just as somebody who's watched their relationship over the years, it feels like they did have a real relationship and things just didn't work out and they were just toxic together. But that's just as a viewer. Jasmine ended up breaking down in tears and Gino was yelling at her about having a baby with Matt. And then Jasmine brought up the valid point that he didn't even want to sleep with her.
Leave me alone. You have never had empathy for me. The fact that you choose this moment just to threaten me. What kind of person you are?
This moment, Jasmine, I just found out you're pregnant with some other guy's kid, and we were supposed to have a baby together.
You never wanted a baby. You never even wanted to sleep with me.
Okay, that really does make me really sad seeing Jasmine break down like that. I felt really bad for her in that moment. Gino then told her that he's called immigration to get her deported.
Then go to immigration, deport me, go ahead.
I've already gone to immigration. You'll hear from them soon.
What the is wrong with you?
In the preview for next week's episode, Jasmine and Matt meet with a lawyer who breaks down how serious things could be with the whole situation with Gino.
My husband said that he wants me deported.
It's very serious, to be very honest. There's a lot of lives at stake, especially the life of an unborn child.
I'm super afraid of being deported. I don't know how to fix this.
I don't want nothing to happen. I'm scared just like you are.